working on Stellar Blade?
No, on Spiderman2.
Oh. Yeah, no, I had that happen.
There'd be like this dot in the center of the screen, but there's no reason to even have a dot.
I guess it sensed your love for anus, and it knew it had to reject you.
Yeah, it just like forced me to use this dot all the time, and then I'd have to go into the settings and turn the dot off. And even then, sometimes I would do that, and the dot would stay there.
That's weird. But it would work when you went to the settings and turned it off?
Yeah, most of the time it would work. I'd turn it off, and then it'd all be good, but sometimes it would just be stuck. And then it wouldn't save that I changed those settings, and the next time I got on, the dot would be there again.
There they are.
You gonna spend $700 and get a PlayStation 5 Pro soon?
No. I'm gonna keep this one until it's fucking dead and not working. Or until they make a PS6.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. It's like, imagine spending $700 on the Pro just to end up having to pay like $800 for the 6.
Yeah, fuck that. Like, I've seen like game upgrades like that within like the same generation, and they're not worth it. It's not big enough a difference to where it's like, I'm gonna drop $800 and sell my old one.
And maybe in the future, whenever it's like we're at the end of the PlayStation 6 cycle, and like someone just wants to play some PS5 games, PS4 games, they'll get the Pro instead of the regular, because it'll probably be like $300 by then.
Yeah, there's no reason to not get the new one at that point. Like if I didn't buy a PlayStation yet, I would get the Pro just because, like, why not? You know, I don't have one yet, might as well get the newest one.
For the last 2 minutes or so.
Was it fast? Because I announced it.
There should be a launcher around there.
What is all this stuff?
Swinging around, saving the world.
Launchers for high altitude weather sensors.
And this startup gave us permission?
Yes.
But nobody's streaming Spider-Man anymore.
Nice. Seemed excited
Ain't
about
nobody's
Spider-Man.
streaming shit.
Nope, not a damn thing.
Okay, tell me what to do.
You've still got that 3D printer built into your web shooters, right? I need you to build something real quick. Just sent you the blueprints.
Got him.
I always find like beginning shit so boring in this game though. Every time I play it.
That whole Sandman cinematic?
Not the Sandman part itself, but like what comes after that shit. Like how they immediately set you into like helping some firefighters and fucking flying around and setting up some drones or some shit. And it's like, bro, I just want to beat some ass.
Yeah.
Local network should be online.
You want me to fucking go around and do a tutorial on every side mission you have?
Reports should start coming in any minute now.
I mean, the first game tutorializes you, but it feels like you're just doing shit Spider-Man would be doing. Not that this one doesn't technically, but I don't know. It feels a lot more boring.
Crime report just came in.
Back it up. Let's go.
I'm going to beat your ass, mister. Robbing your store?
Give him something to think about.
You ain't gonna be thinking of nothing after I get done.
Triangle, circle that nigga.
He's gonna be thinking how he misses being able to think. Oh, I gotta get you to these controls.
He's gonna be thinking, he's gonna be like, what was I thinking? He's gonna forget.
I think I'm gonna start a petition. Replace all the gun clubs with something better. Bring it, Spider! It's like a compliment club. Compliments don't hurt anyone, and they're free. For example, you take a punch really well. Good job. This is gonna hit. Hey, I think I'm onto something. Less guns, more compliments. Look out! Butterfingers.
Oink.
That was a big crew, taking advantage while the city's covered in sand. Wish I knew what got into Marco. More of them coming.
I hope that new Wolverine game's fucking badass.
Yeah, they better snap on that.
They better. Or I'm gonna be pissed. I'm surprised they're still gonna get it. They haven't made a Wolverine game in so long.
One of my superpowers.
And then it being rated M, that's gonna be a treat.
Hey guys.
Yeah, that better be cool. I just want
I
to
really
see
don't
like
feel like going to
bloody
work
and
tomorrow.
cool. I'm not coming. I make too much money, bro. Sorry.
Just keep looking for people to help.
Yeah,
But you have to come in.
if you could just stab somebody and rip their intestines out with Wolverine, that'd be some next level shit.
They have like one of these old games where like as you get shot, Wolverine's like skin and bones start showing, like under skin and all that. And then like he'll like heal up over time and then it'll just grow back on. So I'm like hoping for some shit like that. But yeah, it should be gory as fuck. It should be like Metal Gear Rising, slicing people into pieces type of gore.
Damn. I got Metal Gear Rising right here.
Right here.
I'm looking at it right now.
You always had a Metal Gear Rising. You loyal.
Yeah, I can't not have it in my collection. I also got Metal Gear 4 right here.
I'll manage. Hey, so
Metal Gear 4. Oh yeah. That one is a gem, hidden gem.
Yeah, it's forever trapped in the PS3.
But it will in a minute.
I was gonna play it, but fuck, I can't do that streaming shit. It's too choppy. Too much lag. It really bugs the fuck out of me.
Oh yeah, back whenever it was on like PlayStation Now or something.
Yeah, it used to be on like PS4, I think.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it, and then they got rid of PlayStation Now, and I never got to play it again. And now that I got the PS3, that was like the first game I bought.
I think they first took it off at that time when they had the. You remember when they took all the Metal Gear shit off, except for Metal Gear 5?
Yeah, that's some dirty shit.
It's pretty silly.
It's like Rockstar was trying to make it to where the original GTA games you couldn't get or stream or some shit like that, just so that people would be forced to buy the definitive edition.
I marked a path for optimal network stability. If you stay in the path, we'll get a stronger signal.
Wait, they couldn't stream because they wanted people to buy the definitive edition?
Yeah, it's like they took it off of all the stores and made it to where the only way you could play those games was through buying the trilogy.
Yeah, it's lame.
Okay. Local network.
See why they do it, but it's just it's a fucking poop in the mouth.
Yeah, especially after everybody was complaining about it. They're probably like, well, you gotta deal with it. Either you want to play it or you don't. Pay $50 or whatever it is.
Boys said Spider-Man was at the gun club. Gotta move before
Same
we
as
get to
Red Dead 1 remaster.
Hey, need a hand?
I forgot how much I paid for it. I got the trilogy a while back, but I want to say it was on sale by then.
There's a locksmith up the street.
Oh, they did.
You won't take it. All of you guys are for one armored car? Seems like overkill.
Nicole, are you okay?
Yeah, Ma. You okay?
See, I'm downtown helping Gloria at East.
I'm be like, hey JC, yeah, I can't make it in. I just don't want to.
Spider-Man
Oh,
isn't
that's
going
who
to
you're
get you,
talking about,
huh?
JC?
I'll make it, Ma. Promise.
Yeah.
Gotta run.
I would just tell him straight up, like, hey, I told my boss if he could match the offer that I would stay, and I took it.
I don't know. Tried to help rescue people.
Yeah, because at this point, you know, if I go in tomorrow, I'm looking at out of a 9-day period, I'm working 8 days.
Yeah, that's a lot. You don't want to fuck yourself up working that kind of shit. I've tried having 2 jobs at once. The days.
Yeah, like I would be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Was off this Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I keep clicking fucking R1 to dodge on this game. But yeah, that's a fucking lot. Because you'll get done with the first job and you'll be like, oh, thank God. And then right into another one. Like, fuck.
Yeah, and then
Your
that
body
job's a little
associates like
harder.
that.
So it's like after I do it tomorrow, I would be so exhausted, and then have 2 full 12-hour shifts ahead of me.
Damn. Yeah, fuck that.
The app's finally updated. Check it out.
So you got what you wanted.
Nice work.
You don't have to
Just
push
came
it.
in. Genki, nice work on the app. This will help a lot of people. Thanks. Miles.
And you
let's
don't
hit
want
these
to tell them
last requests and
you can't show up to work on your first day. You just tell them you're not coming.
Yeah, it's like I already worked one day, and you know, I appreciate that they were willing to be patient, because what they were thinking was going to happen was I was just going to work Monday, and then I couldn't work Thursday because it was Thanksgiving. So I'd pretty much be working one day this week. So it's like, I'm sure it would be that big a difference if I just didn't go in at all.
Yeah, I would just let them know, since y'all are friends and stuff, you know, you don't want to burn any bridges.
Yeah, and that's another thing is like, he was vouching for me with his boss, and his boss was telling me how he said a lot of good things about me.
They'll understand. I'm sure it's not their first time having someone turn them down.
Yeah, and then, you know, it'd probably be different if I didn't already have a full-time job working almost 50 hours a week.
Well, would you rather change job? Or are you just staying because you're comfortable there and they're gonna match the pay?
Yeah, I'm definitely way more comfortable at Blaze. And then with the money thing, it's like, that's all I really wanted at the end of the day.
And then you're comfortable with it. Alright, well then, if that's the choice you want to make, then do it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I get free food every Friday, free drinks. I have like this lady that would come by and give us a bunch of like free treats.
Okay, Marco.
I like all the regulars. I'm like a professional at the job. Like if I can do it on autopilot. And then I'm also the best, you know, not to brag or anything, but I'm just like naturally the best person there without even trying.
Okay.
But then
Yeah,
if I went to this other thing, I'd have to just be starting over completely, and I'd
But
be
you
wearing
could still
myself
be
out
the
more.
best. For sure.
Still got work to do.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to grab that last request?
Just
Looks like
takes
some VIP
you
stuck in a
putting in
limo.
more effort than everybody else.
Yeah, and then another thing about the JC job is I could do other things and make more money, but the more I thought about it, it's like I wouldn't even want to do those other things. Like, I don't want to learn how to be a welder, and I don't want to do that other thing, making like roofing and shingles and shit, taking big ass pieces
What
of
else
metal
they do?
and cut it, and oh yeah, they weld and cut metal and make fences and shingles and roofing and pretty much anything made out of metal.
Yeah. I'd say the good thing about it is that they have a lot of prospects for jobs. Like if you want to like move to places, I feel like welders are almost always in need. So not
Yeah.
super bad for that, but also they, you know, experienced store runners, people are also pretty valuable. Especially
Yeah,
if
if
you
anything,
have effort.
I would
you know.
I would be really good at being like the manager, dealing with sales and talking to potential clients or customers.
Well, then it might be a
That's
waste
at least,
to not continue with that.
yeah, that would be the thing I'd be most qualified for.
Handling folks.
I mean, I can paint. Like, I hadn't even got a chance to paint, but I already know I'd snap at that.
Too bad there's not many jobs with that. Oh, you mean like painting houses and shit?
Well, it'd be like, say there's a fence, and I'd have to paint every single piece of it with like this spray painting gun thing in a whole separate building, where it's just me alone in a building painting stuff, and nobody really messing with me.
You with me? Flying in. On your left. Hey, Spider-Man. Look who it is.
And that's another thing is that's what I was told I was gonna be doing, and I ended up picking up a bunch of big pieces of railing and flipping it and twisting it and clamping it onto stuff and drilling holes into it all day long.
Oh, you already like did a day on the job,
Yeah.
Just be nice
Damn.
to the doctors.
and you didn't like it.
I mean, it was kind of rewarding to learn something new and then to start getting it down to where I was doing it fast. But in the long run, I wouldn't want to be doing that every day.
Yeah.
And then there's a
I'm
lot
on
more
that
room
kind of
for
shit.
cutting myself because there's a lot of sharp shit and like sharp metals and everybody's welding and shit, and you know, what if that shit blows up? I don't know. It's too many factors.
Principal Evans.
You'd have to
Hi.
just
Yes, this
get
is
careless,
me,
I
Peter
guess,
Parker.
for that cutting shit.
Sorry, there was an
I don't think
emergency and
anything will blow up
I'll
though.
be there soon, I promise.
I don't know if they have any explosives equipment
Oh no,
in
It's like
fucking
the-
welding.
breaking up.
Yeah,
Soon.
the like oxygen and gas thing for the
Oh.
welders thing could if it, like even if that just got too hot, like if you put a flame to it for too long, it would just fucking blow up.
Where's Mr. Sumida?
Oh, he just left.
I started looking into it a lot because I was real curious. I was like, how dangerous is it to be hanging out in front of a welder and his equipment and shit?
What?
And they said it could be pretty
That's
dangerous.
incredible, Haley.
Also, while you were gone, I found out
I don't know. I'm sure they know their precautions. I don't think it'd be too dangerous. But if you know what you want to do, then you don't have to look for reasons for you not to do it. If it's just something you don't want to do, you know, it
Yeah,
doesn't
these are
matter.
just all my thoughts about it. I've been thinking about all the pros and
Weighing
cons
it.
and dangers.
also can't look away.
'Cause it's like,
Well,
you know,
I think you know your choice. You don't even need to think that much about it. You can just let your mind rest.
I'm so sorry.
It's more than
Yeah.
looks.
No, I know.
it's like at
Oh.
that job,
This
there'd
is
be
the
a
last
chance
thing
I
that
could
wanna
go in
happen,
one
and
day
it'll
and
never happen again.
like
I've had enough
cut
of
my
this.
finger open or some
No
shit and have
more
to
excuses.
go to the hospital.
Your job is to
Yeah,
protect
maybe
these
so.
students, not to
I wouldn't say
abandon
that's
them.
most likely.
You're fired.
I don't remember hearing much overtime about anybody
Dude.
fucking themselves up welding,
You being Spider-Man must be
other than
so
their eyesight.
hard keeping a
Oh
job.
yeah, the welding thing.
But
But it's all that other
I'm
stuff.
sure that you're gonna
Like
figure
the
it
other
out.
people that work there, they had cut themselves pretty
yeah.
bad.
What would you
Tell me
be like?
about
Pretty
it.
much a hand. It sounds like you're a hand if you're doing all that shit.
Yeah, it seems like it would just be anything that needs to be done, like painting or helping drill and stuff or moving
What kind
stuff
of company
around.
is this? Is he like building shit?
Yeah, like I guess somebody will do an order for some specific stuff, and they would cut it and weld it, paint it, and assemble it.
Hey, sorry about the job.
Yeah, I've seen some
You weren't
companies
the
like
worst
that.
teacher we've ever had, if that helps.
But then it's also a clothing store.
Well, listen, there's an open photo closet in
Clothing
your
store?
bulletin. I just sent a
Yeah,
shot
in the
yesterday.
front there's a clothing store where everything's it's like $500 for a shitty leather wallet and like $600 for like a stupid plaid shirt,
Thanks, Miles.
No problem.
and nobody
I might
ever
send him a
goes
few
in
more
there.
shots,
Like
too, if I have time.
they pretty much just they have it there for no
Show me
reason.
the city. Show me
Maybe
New
the
York.
Nobody's
wife
gonna buy
wanted
that
it.
shit. And that's another thing. Like the owner and his family would just go to the store and hang out, and not have to worry about shit because no customer's gonna go in there and even consider spending $550 on a boring wallet.
Gonna have to flag that business transaction. Hate to interrupt the business meeting, but wait, no, I don't. More like that.
Jesus Christ. Talking all that shit earlier, I just got fucking knocked up by these bitches. There's gangbanging here.
see him up there!
Oh.
Good game, guys. Same time next week? Ain't that something?
Ooh. I'm glad you found what you wanted to do, though. That'll be nice. And if you do want to just not ever talk to JC again and forget about the job option, then I think that's fine too.
Yeah, I probably could do that.
I probably could. When was the last time you talked to him before his wedding?
A long time.
Oh,
There might have
wow.
been some random times talking to him on Snapchat for whatever reason, but not anything memorable.
Guarantee he's gonna tell Brennan about it.
I know this
Yeah.
is out of the blue, but I wanted to let
It's the
you
only
know
reason
I
I
just
would
sent
say
in a
that
photo for your open
maybe
call.
just call him. Just so you don't have to hear shit from Brennan. Well, JC says you're supposed to be there today and you didn't come.
That's so true. That sounds so realistic.
And he just wanted me to see what happened.
Well, yeah, he would get in the middle of it.
The couple's being
He
attacked.
would. He would
Better
judge
hurry.
you.
Well, look who's
Well,
in
that's
the
really not
neighborhood.
good to do, especially your friend.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Damn.
Hope you don't mind me interrupting here.
But, yeah,
Spider-Man!
I imagine that's exactly how that conversation would go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We should take this on the road sometime.
And another thing about getting the raise at Blaze is,
Watching you.
I only work
Sounds
4
like a good excuse
days.
to finally build that Spider-Mobile.
So I have 3 days off in a week. And if I ever did work an extra day, I'd be making a lot of
Looks
money.
like one of Marco's memory crystals Miles
Yeah.
told me about.
How much
should
would you
check
be
it out.
making on? I mean, if you're only working 3 days, what, 4 days?
Yeah,
But
four
you'd be getting
12-hour
paid
shifts
more. You think it would even be worth it?
to work an extra day.
No, I'm talking about. Are you talking about the welding place you would be working 4 days?
No, I'm talking about at Blaze. That's what I
Oh.
do is I work 4 days a week,
Oh, that's nice.
which is another reason I like it is having 3 days off. And then they're my favorite days of the week to be off. Like I'm off Saturday,
Thought I'd see
which
you
is
guys
awesome.
again.
And then I work Sunday, which is the chillest day of the week. And then I'm off Monday, everybody's least favorite day of the week. And then I'm off Thursday as a little bonus.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a good amount of rest days. You got plenty. Now you're gonna be making a little bit more fishies to even it out.
Saturday's always been my least favorite day to work at any job.
Really? I never really pay attention. I had noticed that, like, in some jobs, Sunday is like a busy day.
Yeah, it's like most of the jobs I've had, Saturdays are the days where I'm having to deal with the most customers because everybody's off of work.
Time to check
And
out
at least
that
on Sunday, a lot of people go to church, a lot of people sleep in, and a lot of people just don't even leave the house on Sunday.
I get all the church folks, mostly at all the jobs I've worked at.
watched.
Good old church folk.
Especially like Waffle House and Walmart and shit. Everybody want to go to Walmart dressed up in their church outfits for some reason. Like just every one of them.
Just flexing on everybody.
Oh yeah, and they all know each other and they're like walking around talking in the hallways, filling it up. And it's like, damn. Must be a big church nearby for all y'all to just be here all at once.
And they all go to Walmart and get a gallon of whole milk.
Yeah, no, they get all the fucking frozen foods they eat. That's all they eat. You never see anybody with no fresh shit, man.
All in
Or
a
whatever
day's
you
work.
call it.
Maybe
Unless
we'll be
they,
Spider-Man.
I don't know where I was going with that. I'm really baked.
No, I feel you. I'm pretty jaded just from
Life.
all this work and barely sleeping.
Cause you're a thug.
Yeah, I just had to put myself through it to see what happened, and what's cool about it is I took a chance, and now I ended up getting a raise from this whole experience.
Yeah, I'm glad he met your price and wasn't like an asshole. Like, well, actually, you have no job here anyway. See you.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But what I think is most
I
interesting
wasn't
about it
gonna
is
read next.
there has been so many people who asked for a raise and never got it, never even was entertained. Like, people would have to ask over and over again and be led on and led on and led on.
Excuse me?
And then the one time I asked for a raise, I got it.
Wait, say that last part again. Sorry, I was chasing some dude down.
So I was just saying how so many people have asked for raises at Blaze and never got it, and even were just kind of getting dicked around, uh, acting like, oh, there's a possibility of getting a raise, but then it never happens. And the one time I asked for a raise, I actually got it. I was totally prepared for it to just be a no, and but it turned out that they really want me to stay.
I'm gonna take my business elsewhere then, sir. Good day.
Yeah. And I think there's like this hostility towards people that used to work at Blaze that just kind of up and left and
Chalk one up
didn't
for the
give
good
it
guy.
2 weeks notice, and Sal kind of felt played. Like, I thought we were more like family than that, even though he never really treated them like family.
Yeah, he just
Yeah, I
walk in,
think
cut up with him and dip.
yeah, I think the way that I went about it, he appreciated, because I could have just been like, I found a job that I make more money, I'm putting in my 2 weeks, figure it out. But I was like, you know, I don't want to have to leave over like this little bit of money. So if I can get that match, then I'll stay. And he did it.
Yeah, good point. Gracie can suck a fat fucking one.
I think it's like a big old wang over there.
Oh, you were going out of your way to do shit for me? Fuck you.
Trying to do me a solid? Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Alright.
Think
So
again.
fucked up. Nah, it's cool. If y'all ain't talked in that long, then I guess it don't matter.
Yeah. I'll show up in the wedding photos soon, I think, because I saw the photographer
You see
lady.
yourself like AI generated out of the photos.
I don't know.
Yeah, you could do that now with the
Left
iPhone
this morning.
16.
I'll
Yeah.
just meet you there.
Just cut people out of your life
You and
like
Miles get
that.
back to school okay?
That's nuts.
Yep.
Quite a first day for
That'd be
you.
hilarious.
Hopefully tomorrow will be quieter.
You're like, you actually fucking did it.
Sure it will be. See you in a bit.
There's just like an empty chair where I was.
Worse than getting fired? Telling your girlfriend that you got
Yeah.
fired.
Keep sprinting in, cut Zoe out too.
Yeah, just cause, fucker.
Yeah, he doesn't like her either. You've been getting along with Zoe more lately? I haven't heard you complain about her as much. I guess you don't
Yeah,
go over there as much as you used to.
Well, she's grown on me a bit more.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's been enough time to where I don't doubt her as much.
Traffic was awful.
Yeah, it has for sure. She's
Sandman really made a mess.
not
like you're
too
getting the hang of
money
that
hungry seeming, I guess.
Yeah, she didn't like just
It is convenient
drop
in
the
the
act
city.
and start acting like a bitch and start telling
Not
Brennan
convinced
like,
I'm
I'd rather you not hang out with your friends and always hang out with only me.
Yeah, she seems cool, understanding and all that. Well, on something.
I got
Anyway.
fired.
Yeah, it was just a little suspicious how
so
she
excited
just
about
was
this
like
call.
just immediately all in,
Whole semester.
giving up
week, we were gonna
anything
compete
she
on
wanted
power
for what
helicopters.
Brennan wanted and getting walked
I'm
all
so
over.
sorry.
It was like, why are you like doing all this with some
I
guy
might
you
be
just
joining
met?
you in the
It's like kind of suspicious.
That's what love is like, Devin.
Sort of.
Don't you know?
He's instituting a radical meritocracy.
I guess.
What does that even mean?
It means that
People forget
whoever doesn't write
themselves.
a front page story in the next week is fired.
Oh, well, you'd be fine then, because
Gotta refine yourself. That's where the hard part is.
you got
You gotta
that.
be like, oh,
Yeah.
I was this guy, and I shouldn't have
Untagged
stopped.
some Kariat books. Running out of
Yeah, that's
storage at my
true.
place.
But you got great reviews.
I sold
But
14
Brennan's so
copies.
hard-headed, he just stayed him throughout the whole endeavor.
To read about
I
some
think Zoe's the one who's gotta find
The
herself.
Bugle is the biggest outlet in the city. I can
Yeah.
make a difference there. If I
She
get
used to
fired,
be like
I don't
even
know
like
what
way more up his ass too. She still is, but I mean it was on a whole other level in the beginning.
tried making an
He
impact on
probably
the
liked it.
outside and
Yeah, she was like his full-time
Now I
caregiver,
Mom.
I
mother.
need to change
Yeah.
things from the inside.
Replacement. He needed that.
I haven't had time to clean.
He definitely needs somebody to take care of all the little things that he doesn't feel like thinking about.
Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm just
Even
gonna
though he's
tidy up
overthinking
a bit.
everything. Man, you're saved that her. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna log off of here. I've had enough of